Good evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Thursday, June 4, 2026. Making the headlines tonight, a law change targets corruption in security services with mandatory polygraphs, background checks, and drug tests. Big plans for Marion Jones Sporting Complex as upgrade is in the works, and time running out as BEWJ reports on members' debts while awaiting severance. We take our first break and return with the news in detail.
Benny's is kicking off Father's Day with popping deals for dad in the month of June. Visit a Benny's near you and get store-wide discounts on selected items such as Milwaukee and Axie power tools, Charbroil barbecue grills, car care products, Karcher pressure washers, and much, much more. Make dad happy with popping deals for dad in June only at Benny's.
Benny's, Benny's, oh, Benny's, 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 Benny's.
As a small business, I started to attend pop-up shops like many other businesses, and we found that our customers wanted to pay by card and not cash. I went to Atlantic Bank, and immediately, without a problem, it's like, yes, you can have a POS system. That POS system we now use in-house, and we can also take it countrywide wherever we are. They were willing to take the time. They were willing to be patient with us as we grew our business, and that, for us, that meant the world.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
I was in Belmopan, then I used to go do my NHI in Belize. Then I came back home in Palmer, and when I found out that NHI was here, I said, right, that's the perfect thing for me. So I don't have to travel, you know? It's very affordable. That's the main point. And you don't have to wait too long. You know, sometimes you go to hospital, you have to go from the morning, whole day. But you come to the NHI at your clinic, you have access for doctors, you do your blood tests, urine tests, everything. I mean, it's very, very affordable. So if they not take the opportunity, they don't want nothing. The doctors, the nurses, oh my, they are so, you could question them. They give you answer to everything, and well, me, I see good result. And I have no complaint with the NHI itself, no complaint.
Life moves fast. Your connection should keep up. Need more credit? More data? A flex bundle that fits your lifestyle? With Smart Prepaid, they're a prepaid option for every lifestyle and budget, making it easy to stay connected wherever you are. Because with Smart Prepaid, you can connect on your terms. Purchase credit, data, flex bundles, prepaid plans, and all your favorite prepaid services at any Smart agent, Smart showroom, or simply dial *100# key. No stress, no waiting. Just fast, easy, convenient ways to stay connected every day. Smart Prepaid. Connect on your terms.
Paperworks Entertainment and SJ Promotion presents the official Belizean Jamaican link-up, the Father's Day edition. It's an all-white day party on Sunday, June 21st at the Belize Airport Authority parking lot, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Featuring the international reggae dancehall singing sensation stage boss, Wayne Wonder. to mash up the stage. Alongside the General Super G for the first time in Belize, Steely Bashman, plus Belize's top DJs. Get your General tickets for $60 and VIP for $150 at Madisco, Stone Music Outlet, and VIP Wireless. And lock the date for the official Belizean Jamaican Link-Up all-white day party on Sunday, June 21st at the Belize Airport Authority parking lot, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sponsored by...
This Mother's May, celebrate the woman who makes the house feel like home all month long. Great deals like 15% off bathroom and kitchen fixtures from Moen, Hansgrohe, and Duraflow. Plus 15% off Hispasensa tiles, Stormguard windows, and 40% off Sunlight windows. And 15% off Berger paints and huge savings on clearance colors. So come in to Habet and Abet or Brothers Habet, call us or WhatsApp us today and make this Mother's May one to remember. Happy Mother's Day to all marvelous moms.
Time's ticking fast, future still unknown. Heartbeats in a rush, waiting for that dawn. Dreams are flying high, stars within our reach, chasing glowing lights, mystery.
This fellowship impacted my life in ways I cannot fully explain. Every day reminds me why I continue to work hard and stay focused on my goals. Personally, I am proud that I never gave up on myself. There were many moments when I wanted to quit, moments filled with stress, doubt, and exhaustion, but I kept pushing forward. And standing here today reminds me that every struggle was worth it.
The scholarship helped me become stronger because it gave me something powerful that is called motivation. It has pushed me to set goals, take my studies seriously, and to work towards attaining my objectives, one step at a time. Instead of wondering if I could reach my future, I began making it happen through discipline and effort.
Feel it in the air, it's strong.
To the graduating class of 2026, I want to leave you with this. Never underestimate your potential. Your circumstances do not define your future. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments when things feel impossible, but do not allow temporary struggles to stop you from reaching your dream.
Believe in yourself and stay ready for opportunities because they will come when you prepare for them. Graduates, once again, congratulations. May your hard work continue to open doors. May you stay motivated when life becomes difficult. And may you always remember that you were not brought this far just to stop here.
Hope we're holding tight.
We have done our job through the great job that Restore Belize does. We gave you the runway. You have done yours. You earned the wings. Now go into this nation and build it, not because the government says so, but because I Am Belize has taught you to do so. On behalf of the Office of the Prime Minister, we salute all you graduates.
It's strong, something big to come. Music starts, it won't be long.
You're up against some tough challenges, but not all heavy-duty lubricants can handle the pressure. Until now, introducing Ridgeline Lubricants, a homegrown solution engineered right here to solve the hurdles you face every day. Backed by experts who understand the ups and downs of where you're operating and what's at stake. Specially formulated to protect your equipment so you can push past grueling hours, heavy loads, and harsh conditions to reach for greater productivity. Ridgeline Lubricants. Long live your equipment.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. The government has introduced the National Security Council Amendment Bill 2026, which would mandate vetting for all security personnel with access to sensitive information. Prime Minister John Bersenio explained at today's House meeting that corruption within the security services is undermining the country's fight against organized crime. The amendment would require more stringent screening, including polygraph tests, background checks, and drug testing.
And more our security forces become vulnerable to corruption, that these people that are coming into Belize, and even locals now, or one or two of the gangs that we're dealing with in Belize, are no longer the ones that are in a street corner. These people now have lots of money, and they have some serious guns with them. And they pay for security, for information. And now as we have been beefing up the National Security Directorate under the National Security Council, which is directly under my charge. Modernizing this institution, getting a lot of training, getting assistance, getting help from all over to ensure that we can have a top-notch Security Council and to be able to see how we can fight off these elements. So the proposed legislative amendment is to require stringent vetting, including polygraphing of the National Defense Directorate. It is the first of its kind in Belize and underscores the commitment of this administration to root out corruption. We expect other security services to follow with similar legislative amendments in the future. Without pointing fingers, at one time at the JIAC, because it was so loosely managed, you had the police go north and the plane and go south. And they had the police, because people from inside the JIAC would step outside and make a phone call and give the information as to where the police is going to be moving. And I know that we've spoken, I think, to both the BDF and the police, and they say they also want to be a part of that, where they have, not everyone, but people that deal with sensitive data, that they have to be polygraphs to ensure that as best as we possibly can, that the information that we have, this very important information that we have to be able to fight off these criminals, that it can remain within the department.
The Belize Energy Workers for Justice, BEWJ, took their plea for severance to the House of Representatives today. The group has been pressing Belize Electricity Limited for payment since February 2026, when they first wrote the company following last year's Caribbean Court of Justice severance ruling. BEL's most recent position is that it will seek guidance from the High Court. BEWJ spokesperson Dorla Stain says the delay is taking a toll on their aging members.
And so the minister told us that he will take the matter to cabinet. He also will take the matter to the Attorney General to look at our documents that we gave to him. But we are here because the ruling has been since November of 2025. That's the ruling. But many of us has left the company years ago when severance should have been paid. It was not paid. It takes a court to say so. Well, now we are here at that point. As you see here, many of us are elderly citizens. We are not young persons. We have served the company. We have served our country. I don't know why it takes so long to give us our severance. Additionally to that, why we find it important to come here is because the person who now sits on the chair of BEL and the acting CEO is now with the company. He has collected his money already, him and all the senior managers. But they are denying us the very same thing that are due to us.
Another one of our colleagues passed away again.
Bring this thing to our head.
Yes, needs to be over with and done.
Yeah,
the CEO of the company needs to go.
Right now in a hospital.
Look what he did 2011 to this company and this country.
As you mentioned and we discussed last time, I think BL has to try to expedite this court hearing. I've already mentioned it to Cabinet, and hopefully we can bring this to a head soon. Hopefully within the month, like they promised. No. because they're arguing it's different circumstances, and I know your position, your very strong and arguable position, and hopefully we can get a determination very soon on this, because it's important, and I don't like that you guys are out here in this heat having to fight for your severance. What you believe and what you deserve, you should get, no? Yeah, so thanks again.
So because the power in his hand, in your boss, he could done this now.
Bermuda Air on Wednesday announced that it has added several non-stop routes between the eastern U.S. and Belize. The new flights would be seasonal and would include twice weekly flights from 4 U.S. destinations, namely Boston, Massachusetts, Orlando, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, in the Tampa Bay area, and Raleigh, North Carolina, with 3 weekly flights from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It would be Belize's first air link with Boston, St. Petersburg, and Raleigh. While all dates have not been finalized, the airline said most flights would run from the 3rd week of December through to the 1st week of May. Bermuda Air, launched in 2023, is the flag carrier of the British Overseas Territory of Bermuda, operating from L.F. Wade International Airport in St. George's, Bermuda. The flights will be operated using an Embraer 190 aircraft with seating capacity for 96 passengers. Bermuda Air has an arrangement with Anguilla, where aircraft serving the island have Anguilla Air branding. Speaking on the new service today, Tourism Minister Honorable Anthony Muller said that Bermuda Air announced the partnership earlier than his ministry expected and that the entire agreement has not been finalized. He said that Belize could get Belize branding on the flights that fly into the country. He also revealed that the airline will offer a flight between Belize City and Guatemala and aid in capturing more of the regional market.
We have been in talks with Bermuda Air for some time now. Actually, the original discussion was about the flag, the plane, Belize Air, whatever we want it to be named, right? And we've been talking about multiple destinations from the United States, Guatemala, and everyone more. But I think they announced earlier than we had anticipated. We wanted some more time to look at their proposal and what they're asking. But they're very, very much interested in working with Belize. Belize fits they're a premium carrier, and Belize fits their model. And so I'm excited to see where it ends up. But we have quite a ways to go in terms of really, really finalizing that arrangement. Regional tourism is important for us. That's why we're a part of SICA, and we believe that those are important markets. But it's very difficult in most instances to get to Belize from most Central American countries. We're working with a major carrier, and that's why the Bermuda Air partnership can be helpful, because it's going to add a very credible leg to Guatemala. We only have TAG currently, and they can improve the quality of their service. But we're talking to a major carrier to come back to Belize through maybe El Salvador and Guatemala again.
There's more news after the break. Stay with us. Belize Electricity Limited is pleased to announce the holding of its 2025 Annual General Meeting at the BEL Corporate Headquarters at 2.5 miles Philip Goulson Highway, Belize City, Belize, at 3:00 p.m. on Thursday, June 18, 2026. For registration purposes, shareholders are advised to bring along a valid identification such as a Social Security card. Shareholders who are unable to attend may choose, and we encourage you to exercise this right, to appoint your proxy, or you can simply appoint the company's executive chairman or the corporate secretary as your proxy to represent you at the AGM. Proxy forms can be submitted at the BEL corporate headquarters at 2.5 miles Philip Goulson Highway or via email at shares@bel.com.bz no later than 5:00 p.m. on June 16, 2026. For more information or assistance, contact BEL's Securities Officer at 501-227-0954, extension 1512.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
It's a big blessing. I want to thank God for my blessing. I love it. It's beautiful. I didn't expect this.
She's a cancer patient. She has been struggling for several years because of her condition, and this home has provided her comfort. This home has provided her a peace of mind, even me a peace of mind, seeing that she can help herself. She can now have access to going out. She don't have to be locked in a house.
We had to have her have wheelchair accessibility into her shower space, and we had to have a toilet that is specially catered to her being in a wheelchair or in her little car, and everything at heights where she can be comfortable and she can access it. These are special projects for us because we know that we are catering to Belizeans who want to have that independence and freedom, and we want to try at MIDH to give them that.
I can go to the bathroom, I could come to my kitchen. I believe that I will walk again and do my own thing.
Save. The credit union way. For 82 years, Holy Redeemer Credit Union has been making a difference in people's lives. Member owners, you are invited to attend the Holy Redeemer Credit Union 82nd Annual General Meeting. Join us on Saturday, May 30th at 2 p.m. sharp at the Belize Civic Center. Be present for your business meeting and hear important reports about the continued growth and strength of your credit union. Holy Redeemer Credit Union proudly boasts over 67,000 member owners, $876.1 million in total assets, $729.5 million in total savings, $146.6 million in total equity, and $31.7 million in total surplus. And this year, an impressive $26.7 million will be returned to member owners through dividends and rebates. Remember, to enter the venue, you must present your HRCU passbook and a valid ID. See you at the 82nd AGM of HRCU, Saturday, May 30th, 2 p.m. sharp at the Civic Center. Holy Redeemer Credit Union, making a difference in people's lives. Save. It will make you rich someday.
no one should be up at this time. If you're still up, it's not you, it's your mattress. Because the right mattress changes everything. Sherwood Bedding Luxury Resort Pillow Top Mattress. Sleep better, wake better. Available at Design Depot. All in one place.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today? I'm so stressed out. Okay, after that, help you out right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay? Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
With the ongoing war in the Middle East causing an increase in global fuel costs, many industries have started to feel the effects. This includes the aviation and travel industries. Belize have been affected as the country has lost air connections following the shutdown of Spirit Airlines and JetBlue's current restructuring. Despite this, Tourism Minister Honorable Anthony Mahler said that the loss of those two airlines has not affected Belize's overnight visitor numbers. He said there are active talks to introduce air links with new cities via airlines that already serve Belize, as well as a push to attract new airlines. Last year, we reported that Liat Air from Antigua and Barbuda planned to pursue flights to Belize this year. Mahler today revealed that those talks are still ongoing.
These are trying times for the entire industry. I expect to see more Spirit Air. What happened to them occur throughout. I've seen some already in the Caribbean, but we continue to do our work. So you lose some and you gain some. So I believe another airline will increase its capacity to Belize. We're talking to current airlines that we have to expand out of new cities. I can't say these things publicly before it's announced, but we have at least 4 or 5 new routes that we're talking about, separate from the Bermuda air routes that we're discussing. So we continue. That has been one of our primary goals or energies. A lot of our energies have been spent on going after airlift, and then coupled with trying to get more hotel and quality hotel rooms into the country.
So, are there any decreases in tourist arrivals as a result of this?
No. Year to date, we're I would say a few thousand up compared to 2025. Most of it is based on uncertainties. War always does this, right? I've been around a long time, so I know how to do. The good thing is that it's not on this side, on this side of the world, and so people would feel safer to travel on this side. You have the Ebola outbreak, that's another situation. So if I was thinking about going to Africa, then I would be more hesitant, and hopefully it doesn't spread across the globe like they're expecting. But we've seen these things before, and we have to fight through it day in and day out. So airlift, hotel, and preparing more people in country to accommodate and to give our guests the best experience possible.
Has Liat Air made any moves to pursue flights they had wanted?
We're in discussions with them as well.
Asked about due process for the over 500 members of the Leadership Intervention Unit work program, Prime Minister John Briceño said they were informed the program would end and insisted that the program was never intended to be long-term.
Well, I think that was the idea, that they would be informed that we're going to put it to an end. As you all know, this was never an employment agency. LIU was simply to hold you for about 3 months and then say, okay, for you to go elsewhere. Listen, we're looking at almost $18 million. That's a lot of money, and that we can use elsewhere. We can have sports programs, we have after-school programs, we could keep these kids in school so that they don't go down that route. I think there's better use for it. Mind you, and I want to repeat again, there are certain programs from the LIU, the intervention and different programs. We want to keep that. But the issue where you're just paying these guys, there's work everywhere you want to. You might not get to work that you want, but you can get a job. And then you work your way up, as the opportunities arise.
With the many construction projects going on, are you making any efforts to get those?
Sorry, what?
The many construction projects happening right now, are you making any efforts to get these individuals hired in these programs?
Well, they do, and I'm sure that the people from LIU can be able to help in setting them in these areas. But it is something that then these guys would want to do, because when you work in the private sector, you have to put a full 8 hours.
You don't consider that there were people in there who were actually deserving of that kind of assistance to just do it? I know you said an assessment, but what kind of assessment is happening?
I think that's, again, let me repeat. The LIU was never designed to be an employment agency, never. And somehow we ended up where we just give these people a salary. Whether we get money, we're getting our money's worth. Pretty much what I tell you, we don't think so. And so it is important to put that money to better use.
Last week, Cabinet approved a proposed concession agreement between the Department of Transport and a national bus company. The release noted that the agreement would provide a structured operational and regulatory framework for the modernization and coordinated operation of designated corridors under the existing transport regime. The Cabinet said it would facilitate NBC investment. The Prime Minister said it simply means that road service permits will be granted for an extended period.
No, what happened is that the Minister made a paper to Cabinet, and along with Senator Mira, with Senator Chris Koyi, apologies. And what they did is they're saying that for the National Bus Company, or the NBC, get these roads as a concession, it is allowed within the law and regulations. That's basically what we did.
So it's not that money is, I don't know,
no monies have been addressed. They're still finding out how they're going to be able to address it. Sorry?
It's routes, like
roads, yes. What about it? So they're getting the roads.
Why was that needed though?
Listen, one of the problems we've been having with the bus runs is that you get a yearly license. You can't take that license and go to the bank and say, I want to borrow to buy a new bus or a very good bus, because you don't know. The bank will say, what if next year they don't renew? So the idea is that no, you need to be able to give these long-term licenses, but under certain conditions. You get a long-term licenses if you would improve your bus, if you bring a new bus, or whatever it is, the standards that the transport department has set. And pretty much that's what's happening.
There have been many complaints regarding the People's Stadium in Orange Walk Town. Once considered one of the country's premier sporting facilities, it has not been maintained properly over the past few years. Progresso FC recently complained about the locker room facilities, and recently a part of the football field's bleachers fell with a spectator. Today, Sports Minister Honorable Anthony Mahler asked residents for patience as the facility will soon undergo major upgrades.
We don't want to invest a tremendous amount of money into a bleacher space that is going to be torn down, right? Yeah. And rebuilt. So people just have to be patient. We spent a lot of money into the basketball facility in Orange Walk to be prepared with or maintaining the field to a high level that you can have quality competition there. But I agree that it is in a decrepit state in terms of the bleachers and the bathroom facilities and the locker room. We've done some work in those so that it can be decent at least. The same thing that we're doing with NCC. The bathroom facility there didn't have a roof, all kind of thing, right? Broken up. So we're trying to fix that so that we can have a football competition and even maybe some components of the athletics for the summer, for the Super Nationals. But like I said, we have a very, very limited budget, and we're trying to do as much as possible out of the resources that we have.
After the break, PG Town Councilor's son charged with firearm offenses after attempting to flee police. Stay tuned.
Life moves fast. Your connection should keep up. Need more credit? More data? A flex bundle that fits your lifestyle? With Smart Prepaid, they're a prepaid option for every lifestyle and budget, making it easy to stay connected wherever you are. Because with Smart Prepaid, you can connect on your terms. Purchase credit, data, flex bundles, prepaid plans, and all your favorite prepaid services at any Smart agent, Smart showroom, or simply dial *100 key. No stress, no waiting. Just fast, easy, convenient ways to stay connected every day. Smart Prepaid. Connect on your terms.
I'm getting older and I need more medical attention, and this is perfect for me, because previous to that I only went to the hospital if I had an emergency. I had a brother-in-law and he was not feeling too good, and he said he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, you need to get a good checkup. And he said, but I need to work and make some money so I can address this issue. It happened that we were working by Santana. He got worse. I had to come to New York. The next morning, Carlos, they took him to Belize. Before the day was up, he was dead. His pressure skyrocketed, and he couldn't be helped. He passed away. And that has repeated itself many times, simply because we didn't have what we have now. It's something very good for me. We've never had it before. And I see a lot of people participate. They come and they are grateful, just like myself, that this service is available.
As a small business, I started to attend pop-up shops like many other businesses, and we found that our customers wanted to pay by card and not cash. I went to Atlantic Bank, and immediately, without a problem, it's like, yes, you can have a POS system. That POS system we now use in-house, and we can also take it countrywide wherever we are. They were willing to take the time. They were willing to be patient with us as we grew our business, and that, for us, that meant the world.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Benny's is kicking off Father's Day with popping deals for dad in the month of June. Visit a Benny's near you and get store-wide discounts on selected items such as Milwaukee and Axie power tools, Charbroil barbecue grills, car care products, Karcher pressure washers, and much, much more. Make dad happy with popping deals for dad in June, only at Benny's.
Benny's, Benny's, oh, Benny's, 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 Benny's.
I have had several injuries, and usually I don't go to the hospital. I go to the private, and I don't want to see what that is kind of high. I slice here. For this, it's 1,200 just for the first time to clean it and to stitch it. Then every day for the first week, it's dressing. It's $300. Just for that particular week, I paid $2,700. I'm a diabetic patient as well. The different medications that you have to buy. So that makes it triple challenge, I would say. Now in NHI, I get my medication free. The financial aspect is very important. Consider that it does help a lot.
We've often covered athletes who travel abroad to represent the country in sporting competitions. While many return with awards of medals, they often complain about the lack of funding. Today's Sports Minister, Honorable Anthony Muller, said the ministry's budget is limited. Therefore, they request that the various sporting bodies submit a detailed plan and budget well in advance, covering a span of about 3 years, so the ministry can budget funds properly.
What the situation is from Minister Drea and I took over, we said to every federation, every association, we want a 3-year plan for competitions internationally, for what you're going to do development-wise. You can't go and tell me 2 weeks before one competition that you want $150,000 to carry X amount of people. So we want to know, all right, if you're going to compete in 100 meters, are you running 11 seconds like the last person did? Then why are you going? Because you know, man, they run under 10, right? So that wastes money. It's wasting money, right? So we want to develop from the child moving up into our elite athletes. So this summer, the National Sports Council is going to launch what is called the Super Nationals, right? So for people who don't understand the competitions in the leagues, you have primary school competition, you have high school competition. So you have district, then you have nationals. And the nationals and the district competitions are just focused on schools. The super nationals will be comprised of the best players from every district. And so we want a scouting program to start with this, to showcase our best basketball players, our best football players, our best track athletes, and best volleyball players. I think it's going to be 4 or 5 disciplines in this first instance. Sports people are not used to working with structured budgets, but we do. So if you come to me and I have X amount of dollars allocated for programs, and maybe it's just 100,000 and you ask me for 150,000 for one program, that means that kills the budget for the rest of the year, right? And so we want to plan these things out well in advance. I've stated this to the Olympic Committee as well, that we want to work in partnership with them and continue to develop sports in the leagues.
Punta Gorda police on Monday arrested and charged 23-year-old Rushan Virus, the son of Punta Gorda councillor Roberto Virus, with firearm-related offenses. According to police, during an early morning patrol, they noticed 2 males on a motorcycle who fled upon seeing the police. ASP Stacy Smith added that Virus fell off the motorcycle during the pursuit, and police discovered an unlicensed firearm in his backpack.
Punta Gorda police have formally arrested and charged 23-year-old Rizan Virus of Punta Gorda town for the offense of kept firearm without a gun license and kept ammunition without a gun license. The arresting officer reported that he was on anti-crime operation within that municipality at around 1:25 a.m. when his attention was drawn to 2 male persons who were on board a motorcycle. Upon that officer seeking to approach the male persons, the motorcycle sped off and a pursuit ensued. During the course of the pursuit, the arrest fell from the cycle and attempted to flee. However, he was apprehended, and a search of a backpack that was in his possession resulted in the discovery of a 9mm pistol, which contained a magazine with 18 live rounds of 9mm ammunition.
And 5 individuals from Unitedville, Cayo, were charged with firearm-related offenses after police searched their residence on Tuesday. ASP Stacy Smith provided additional information on Wednesday.
As a consequence of an operation carried out by Special Patrol Unit personnel on 2nd June 2020 at a residence in Unitedville, Cayo District, 5 persons, namely Calvin Garcia, Sidney Forbes, Kareem Garcia, Bernardine Myers, and Kevin Trapp, were jointly charged for the offense of kept firearm without a gun license and kept ammunition without a gun license. These charges follows the discovery of a .22 pistol containing 5 live rounds of .22 caliber ammunition.
And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeats can be viewed on the station later tonight at 9 and again tomorrow at midday. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the news. And remember, you can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Belize. And you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable evening.